Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are here with a new series on the channel. This is purely out of just my love for Anthony Richardson as a player and what I hope he can become in the NFL. I think he's going to be one of the most fun players to use in this Madden. So, I kind of want to dive into a Colts franchise. I'm going to be trying to upload at least every other day. Might only be a few episodes a week. Obviously, the Browns franchise is going to be my main thing that I do on here. I'm going to get some rebuilds going as well. So if you want to see me rebuild a team, let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see me do. But yeah, Colts fans, if you're finding this video, I don't really know if any other creators do a Colts franchise on Madden, but I'm going to be doing it here. So welcome to the channel, Colts Nation. I'm going to be rooting for you guys because I like Anthony Richardson a ton. So we're going to get right into this video here with episode 1. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, sub the channel if you're new. We're going to be pumping out all kinds of Madden 24 franchise content. But yeah, so we got to hop right in and do some roster management with making cuts. So we have 21 cuts to make. I'm not really too familiar with who I would want to cut off the top of my head, like how I am with the Browns. So I'm going to have to look through each position group, decide who I want to cut. I'd be fine cutting Ellinger because I think I'd be fine with Minshew and Anthony Richardson. Okay, so we're carrying 5 running backs here. Just off the dome, probably we'll keep Zach Moss. He's pretty slow, though. Zach Moss doesn't really move me, but the stats of the other guys don't really either, so I think I would just keep Zach Moss around. If anything happens to JT, I'd probably bring someone else in. But Evan Hull is a rookie out of Northwestern, so I'm probably going to keep him around. And we're probably going to cut Jake Funk and Deion Jackson. Deion Jackson's ratings are just not very good, even though I am a fan of him in real life. I thought he did look good last season when he got looks. So, sadly, I'm going to have to cut Deion Jackson here just because you can't carry 5 running. I don't think you can carry more than 3 running backs. I accidentally clicked trade away. It's going to take me to a whole separate screen. That's not what we want to see. So Deion Jackson's going to be let go as well. I'm trying to think. I feel like the Colts have a lot of tight ends on their team as well, so I think we'll cut down there too. They don't carry a fullback. And now at receiver. So they have a good amount of receivers. I usually only want to keep 6 in my franchises. So Pittman's a lock, obviously. Isaiah McKenzie will make the squad. Pierce will make the squad. I do like Doolin. Josh Downs I really like. He'll probably be a starter for me. I'm probably going to put Josh Downs right onto the starting offense. Rashad Perriman, I do like him. He could be a fine 6th. So what is that going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, so we have to cut ties with one of these guys, which I think I'd be fine with. I think I'm just going to keep the top 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Malik Turner, Vincent Smith, and Juwan Winfrey and Strachan are going to get cut here. I do like Juwan Winfrey a lot. I did like what I saw from him on the Packers, but, I mean, 88 speed's just not going to get it done in Madden. So I'm just going to let these bottom 4 guys go and roll with what we have here. I might be potentially looking to make an upgrade in the receiving core if Anthony Richardson comes out and looks really good right at the beginning of the season. Obviously, the Colts are kind of like in a rebuild type situation here. They have some guys who have talent, who obviously have a high ceiling. They added Josh Downs this year to the receiving core. They have Michael Pittman. Jelani Woods has a very high ceiling. So I do like some of the core pieces they have. I mean, Isaiah McKenzie, we know what he is. Alec Pierce, he had that rough drop, man. AR dropped a dime to him in the preseason. He couldn't come down with it, but I still do like Alec Pierce. But I think, honestly, I feel like Isaiah McKenzie is going to be the guy that gets bumped down to a 4th string, because I got to give Alec Pierce some looks. Obviously, Pittman's going to be on the field, and then I'll probably have Josh Downs in the slot. And then, wow, they do have a lot of tight ends. I thought they did. Okay, so Mo Alley Cox, Pharaoh Brown, and Jelani Woods are probably my favorite. Kylan Granson, I like Pharaoh Brown because he can block in real life. So, am I going to be able to see? Okay, so, I mean, his blocking stats don't really move me in Madden, but he is a pretty solid tight end in real life. But honestly, with Kylan Granson's speed, honestly, wait, Will Mallory, 87 speed? We might have to keep this dude around. I'm going to go ahead and cut Pharaoh Brown just because he's a vet. I mean, we don't really need a guy like that on the squad. Jelani Woods is going to be my starter. We have speed at tight end, bro. We have speed at tight end. Mo Alley Cox, I wonder if we could move him. I wonder what the trade value would be for him because he's 73 overall. He's a seasoned vet. I feel like he could maybe go somewhere. No offers. Okay. Let's see if any teams are even yellow on him. Doubting they will be. But we'll give it a try. If not, we'll trade him for a draft pick. So, move on from Mo Alley Cox. I don't know how Colts fans are going to take that. I have a feeling if Colts fans have a brain, I think they're going to lean. They want Jelani Woods on the field as much as possible. So, they'd probably be pro trading Mo Alley Cox. Okay, so the Cowboys need a tight end. So, we're going to contact Dallas. I'm going to say give me a 4th and see what we can do. No, they're not feeling that. Maybe a next year's pick. Or 2 7ths, maybe. Or maybe next year's 5th. Okay. So we got next year's 5th rounder from Dallas for Mo Alley Cox. And we're going to keep Jelani Woods, Kylan Granson, and Will Mallory on the squad. And we're going to cut Ogletree and Rhodes. So that's what we're going to do right here. Keep 3 tight ends on the team. We have a speed demon tight end room, which is very exciting, especially how Madden plays. That's a big thing, is having speed at tight end. Because I obviously in the Browns franchise, we have David Njoku. Kyle Pitts is always a monster in Madden. Isaiah Likely, I'm pretty sure, is a monster in Mutt. I mean, we got, Shepley. I'm not even sure who this guy is. He's a 50 overall. He might be the long snapper in real life. I'm not sure, but he's getting cut. I'm not keeping a 50 overall guy around. I mean, it sucks to cut the Rook, but we might have to. Honestly, do we even know who's going to be starting at right guard for us? Do we have a backup left guard? No, we don't. So right guard is an issue on this team currently. We're set everywhere else. But right guard's a problem that I'm seeing. So we have a 27-year-old, 65 overall, that doesn't really move me. I mean, 75 speed's kind of crazy. His strength isn't crazy. Awareness isn't crazy. His pass block is the worst out of the group. Pass block power is the worst out of the group. And he's 4 years older than everybody. So he's not gonna. He's already been. Okay, he does have a good lead block. Impact blocking is solid. I think we might give the rookie the job. I think we're gonna cut Danny Pinter here, just because of how old he is. Like, I'll take a 62 overall 24-year-old over a 65 overall 27-year-old all day. And then the edges, Jannard Avery is a dog. I definitely want to keep him around. Speed off the edge, I'm going to try to fix him. Kwity Paye making the squad. Tyquan Lewis is making the squad. Deo probably is making the team. I don't want to have to cut any of those guys. Abu Kam is making the squad. I like him a lot. Muhammad is going to make the team. Khalid, Kareem. 89 speed off the edge is kind of crazy. I'm not even going to lie. I think we're going to go ahead and cut Khalid, though. Sorry, Colts fans, if I'm making some stupid decisions here. I haven't ever heard of this guy, so I'm going to have to go ahead and move off of him. Okay, DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. And Taven Bryan brought in from the Browns. He's solid in this role, just not as a defensive tackle 1. I'm fine keeping 5. I wouldn't like to. I'd like to move off of one of them, which it's probably going to be McKelvin Agim. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut him because I feel like we're going to have to go back through and make some other cuts because I don't think I'm making enough. Left outside linebacker, we got to keep 2. Let's go ahead and cut this guy. Keep 2. Okay, so there's a lot of corners in here. So we have Kenny Moore at corner 1, Julius Brents, Tony Brown, Darius Rush, Kevin Tolliver, Jalen Jones, Darrell Baker, and Dallas Flowers. So this is a rough room. This is a rough positional room. This is definitely going to be something we're going to have to address pretty quickly. Looks like we're going to have to be running... I was going to say zone because everyone's man is so bad, but everyone's zone is equally horrendous. So I'm probably just going to go with the youth guys. Like Tony Brown is probably going to get cut because he's a 28-year-old, 69. It's like Tolliver's probably going to get cut. Tony Brown is probably going to get cut because I need youth with this rebuilding Colts team. So Tony Brown is getting cut. Tolliver is going to get moved as well. I can't be messing around with these 30-year-old bums, bro. Give me the young guys. If they're going to break out, let them break out. 6 corners is fine with me. Free safeties. We're probably going to have to move off of one of these guys, so it's probably going to be Henry Black. What do we have at strong safety? 3 of them as well. Yeah, so we're just going to cut these 2 guys. And I have a weird, not good feeling that we're going to have to make a lot more cuts. I don't think I made enough by keeping all of those guys in the defensive tackle room. Okay, so let's back out, see how many more cuts we have to make. I feel like it's going to be like 5. 2 players. Okay, 2 players. So we have to move 2 guys. Okay, so 2 players need to be cut. We could always cut Ellinger, and that would knock it down to 1. Because, like, what positions do we need to cut someone from? Probably one of these defensive linemen. Where like Tyquan Lewis, we could maybe trade. 28 years old at 72 overall out of Ohio State. I liked him when he was there. But I don't think he really fits, and I'd like to really give Jannard Avery opportunities to find the field. Muhammad could get cut as well. Let's see if there's any trade value for Tyquan Lewis. Potentially a corner. Get offers maybe. Okay, so we get Tommy Tremble. I mean, I like Tommy Tremble. But what if I throw in Muhammad as well? Will there be like a very needy defensive line team? Terrace Marshall. Now that's something I could potentially get behind, is Terrace Marshall there. Do they have any corners that I could snag if I throw in some picks that I would like? Any young corners that Carolina has? Dante Jackson. We could go C.J. Henderson, Keith Taylor. I feel like C.J. Henderson could potentially help us out. I mean, he's been tried. They've tried to fix him. Okay, so I think if we throw in like a 7th, this potentially could work. We'll see what happens here. Maybe a 6th will get it done. Okay, so we trade Tyquan Lewis and Muhammad and a 6th round pick to Carolina for Terrace Marshall and C.J. Henderson. Henderson's a rental. Terrace Marshall is going into his 2nd year in the league. So that didn't even help our contract, or that didn't even help our situation at all here. Like Alec Pierce, Isaiah McKenzie. I wonder if Isaiah McKenzie has trade value. Let's see if Isaiah McKenzie has any trade value, because I don't see him fitting. No trade offers for this package. Oh man, I wonder if I could get like a 3rd for him, or a corner or something. So we need corners. We need a right guard. Now, who do the Eagles have at right guard? Do they have like some nice... Oh, Cam Jurgens is there. We could potentially go get Cam Jurgens. I would like that a lot. If we could bring in Cam Jurgens to be our... And then, do they have a nice corner? I feel like Philly's got some nice corners stashed over here. They got Keely Ringo, Avonte Maddox, Desmond King, Casey Hayward, Bradbury, and Slay. So they do have a pretty deep corner room. Keely Ringo, I wonder what it would cost to grab him. I don't know if they do this trade or not. I'm gonna see if they'll give me a draft pick as well, because this would be an absolute steal. I think that there's like little chance they accept that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. What about receivers? Is there a receiver I could snag from them? Whoops, not what I want. No, there's not at all. I'm probably just going to have to throw a draft pick at him. It's like a fourth, maybe. If a fourth could get that done, I'd be happy. No. Okay, we send a third rounder to Philly. Isaiah McKenzie in a third for Cam Jurgens and Keely Ringo. Two young pieces that I think have pretty high upside. And then, honestly, I'd be willing to cut Rashad Perriman. Or if I could move Alec Pierce, because I'd like the receiving room to be Michael Pittman, Terrace Marshall, and Josh Downs on the field. So if we could move Alec Pierce, I just want to see if there's any... I don't want to have to move Alec Pierce. That's not something that I want to have to do, but there's no trade offers for him. I have too much people on the roster. So who do we trade? We traded for a right guard. Cam Jurgens is going to be the starter, and I think we're going to go ahead and cut Will Freeze. I'm not sure how to say it. We're going to go ahead and release him, and then we're going to probably go ahead and release a corner as well, and then that's going to be the roster cuts, and then we're going to be able to hop into the first game. Okay, so we need 6 corners. I don't know which one. I'm going to go ahead and cut Darrell Baker. Darrell. I'm not really sure. I got to upgrade him first. All right, and Darrell Baker has been released. Our roster is how we want it. And we're going to reset the depth chart. Oh, wait, no, we have to cut one more player. I need to cut another player. That's odd. How many corners do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 7 corners. I'm cutting Dallas Flowers. I mean, the acceleration intrigued me a little bit, but he's 26 and like 5 overalls lower than our rookie. So there we go. Now the roster is set. That's how we want it to look. This team obviously isn't competing this year. I'm going to go to the depth chart and I'm going to set it, and then I will be back for week 1. All right, we are back. The depth chart is set. I will show you guys what it looks like in a second here, but we're going to start with setting the season goal, which, I mean, I don't have high expectations, but I have pretty solid expectations for this team. But I'm going to run it safe with 4 wins, because I don't know how bad this team's going to be. I mean, the division's not very tough other than Jacksonville, but we're obviously going to try to make a run for it. Choosing draft class, I'm just going to go Madden generated. So, because I'm on PC, so there's not any, like, draft classes out yet, I don't think. I don't know how the scouting works. I still need to do that. I still need to figure that out. I'll deal with that later. Opening day keys, and then rookie QB1, and then I have to set, like, players that I want to develop and stuff like that in the training. So I'm going to say dominating offense because I need AR to come out there and sling that thing. I'm going to say running game because AR is going to be running the football. We have Jonathan Taylor. The offensive line's pretty good. I don't want to be throwing it too much with Anthony Richardson. I don't want to just completely just mess him up. I don't know what kind of question they're going to ask me here because I've never played with a rookie quarterback. So I don't know. Rookies get brought along slowly, but Anthony Richardson is making the debut at the earliest opportunity. I'm going to say no expectations. I mean, we don't really have any expectations for him. We don't have anything to lose. He's a freakish talent. Just let him go out there and play football. It's the only thing we're going to do here. Okay, so we are facing off against the Jacksonville Jags. We are currently an 80 overall Colts team versus 79 overall Jags team, which is kind of interesting to me. I want to see if they have... Do they have those new uniforms that the Colts have in the game yet? Do they not? I don't think they do. That sucks. I'm going to rock the old... Where are the ones that have the double... I want to see those ones that have the double horseshoes on the back of the helmet. Those are so nice. I love those uniforms. Do they have them? Don't even tell me that's not even an option, Madden. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We're ready to get into it. Anthony Richardson debut. All these Colts fans are looking forward to seeing this. Any Colts fans that made it to this video, are you guys happy getting AR at 4? Or did you prefer one of the other quarterbacks in the draft class? Because Anthony Richardson was my quarterback 1, who I would be taking a shot on in the draft. Even over CJ Stroud, who I'm an Ohio State fan, and I still would rather have Anthony Richardson on my NFL team than CJ. But let me know what you guys were thinking down in the comments. But here we go. About to get into this game. We are at home facing the top dogs of the AFC South. Look at that man right there, Anthony Richardson, coming out of the tunnel. Oh, yeah. I'm excited for this, bro. Let's go. Doolin takes a knee. And here comes Anthony Richardson. First NFL game, first NFL start. He's getting thrown right into the mix. And 91 speed. Oh, my God. This is going to be fun. Do I want to come out? Do I want to run the ball first? Do I want to run a read option? Oh, they're giving it to me. Steichen's dialing up the read option. Look at this nice camera angle right here. I don't even... Who are we supposed to be reading this corner? Anthony Richardson gets met right away. No gain for AR on the first carry of his career. We're just going to hand it to Jonathan Taylor right here. He gets a few. And Terrace Marshall is wide open. Anthony Richardson hits him in stride. And 22 yards for Terrace Marshall. First completion of AR-15. AR-5, I guess 5 now, his career. And he gets just pummeled into the ground. I think we're going to have to chill out on the designed runs with him because Jacksonville is set up for it. They have a guy kind of chilling off the edge. I probably should just be handing that ball off. AR hits Jelani Woods in stride. He stays up and steps out of bounds. And that could have been a huge play for Jelani Woods. But Anthony Richardson is just going right down the field, his first drive ever. We're going to hand it to Jonathan Taylor. What was that, like 3 yards? 3 yards? Yeah. This is another weird formation to run this from. And it's just bottled up. They're stacking the box. I think we're gonna have to beat them through the air. So we're gonna come out 4 verticals here. We have Terrace Marshall out on the outside by himself over there. The safety shades over. Jonathan Taylor's wide open. Anthony Richardson hits him, and that's a first down. He has not had an incompletion yet. That was a throw on the run right to JT. And I'm gonna stay out here throwing the football because they're playing the run. Actually, I feel like a run would look nice here. Jonathan Taylor's just powering forward. That's like a maybe 2-yard run. I felt like it was like 4, but didn't move as much as I thought. We have the speed duo at tight end. Kylan Granson is cooking him with the speed. That's a catch to him for a first down. I'm going to go no huddle here. We're going to hand this ball off to... Man, they got the box stacked, bro. There's so many people up here playing the run. Anthony Richardson trying to get to the outside, and no one's there, and I'm throwing that away. First incompletion of his career is a throwaway. Josh Downs over the middle. Touchdown. Anthony Richardson to Josh Downs. He's hitting the Hollywood walk. The Hollywood Higgins runway walk. Oh, man, that's dope. That's dope. That's the Hollywood Higgins runway. AR to Josh Downs. That's a connection that could be huge in this franchise. I really love Josh Downs, too. I've drafted a ton of him in best ball. We get on the board with a touchdown, first drive of his career, and that's exactly how he wanted to end against a division rival. Coming out onto the field, we got Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to be using the D-line here. So they got ETN out wide, Kirk, Ridley. This team's scary, man. God, the Jacksonville offense is scary. We got Evan Ingram out there, Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk, Travis Etienne. The defense is really what worries me. I feel like we're going to be in a lot of shootouts, and it's going to be tough to win shootouts with a rookie quarterback. I'm also not very good at playing defense on Madden, so we need this defensive line to take big steps up and kind of carry us. We need turnovers from Kenny Moore and Shaquille Leonard. He dropped it. He dropped the ball. That's 4th down. Was that Calvin Ridley? Wonder if he has any... Wonder if he had Calvin Ridley under 0.5 receptions on that one. And Ashton Doolin lets the punt bounce off of the top of his head. I don't even know why I tried to field that. That sucks, actually. Well, Anthony Richardson's back out on the field, so that's good. We can have some fun. Jelani Woods. That was a weird sidearm animation. Jonathan Taylor picks up the first down. Jelani Woods is wide open again. And he breaks a tackle. No, he doesn't break a tackle, but he trucks through a tackle to pick up the first down. And we're moving the ball. If we can go get 7 right here, that would be huge. Jonathan Taylor squeaks through that hole and picks up a big gain. Really hope that we see him on the field this season. I think we will, right? I don't know if it'll be in a Colts uniform, but I'm hoping it is. But we'll see. Another wide open receiver. It's Josh Downs, who goes up out of bounds. That's his second catch of the day. Has a touchdown already, 2 for 30. Still a lot of football to go, and he's already got 30 yards. Jonathan Taylor juked a guy out and then got stuffed. Got the play action right here. Kylan Granson leaks out of the backfield and picks up a big chunk there. Anthony Richardson, 9 for 10. Only incompletion was a throwaway. 112 passing yards. Oh, we're taking a sack there. Protection collapsed. Didn't see anyone open. I wasn't aware of it. That's a rookie moment. Jonathan Taylor's winded. It's not what we want to see. When I wanted to run the ball, I audibled out of it. We have a guy wide open. It's Terrace Marshall, and we couldn't hit him because Richardson had his body turned, and it was a cross-body throw. Just need a big chunk here, and we're in Matt Gay range. He has a pretty big leg. Jelani Woods is wide open over the middle. First down! Jelani Woods kicks that rocket from Anthony Richardson, and that's a first down. It was 3rd and long. We were just trying to get in field goal range, and he comes wide open over the middle. Hand off to JT. Try to make a dude miss. He's kind of tired. I think we're going to take that down to the 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Anthony Richardson. Pocket breaks down. He steps up. Trying to make a dude miss, and he's down to the 6. 3 rushes for 12 yards. And AR's pumped up. He's yelling at the crowd behind the end zone. We're just going to hand this ball off right here to Jonathan Taylor up the middle. He can't break a tackle, and we're down to the 3. It looks like they really want me to run dragon spacing because it's like the... Just going to hand this ball off again to JT. He steps up through. And Jonathan Taylor is into the end zone, and he's hitting the Uzi on him. There we go. Let's go. Come on, JT. Jonathan Taylor takes it into the end zone, and we're up 2 scores on the Jacksonville Jags, and they are stunned. They are stunned. Look at AR, man. Let's go. Come on now. Oh, man, let's go. This franchise is going to be fun, dude. I love this Colts offense that I have. I brought in Terrace Marshall. Super hyped about that. Some Colts fans might be mad that we're not getting to see Alec Pierce, which I understand that, but I think Terrace Marshall will be better than him. It sucks he got carted off of practice today. Marshall went down with an injury and left on the cart, so we hope that he's good. No. That was almost scary. Zay almost took that to the house. And Calvin Ridley makes his first catch of being a Jacksonville Jag. Kwity Paye coming off the edge. And, ooh, he beat Henderson again. Calvin Ridley might be heating up here. They take a timeout with 48 seconds left in the half. Terrible throw from Trevor Lawrence. We have all the momentum now. Shaq Leonard. That's his name, isn't it? It used to be Darius, but then I think he wanted to be called Shaquille. Am I right? Am I correct there? Shaquille Leonard. Okay. So I'm right by saying that. I was going to say, it used to be Darius Leonard. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm just completely wrong and I just, like, made that up. But he's a freak in the middle. Turnover machine with those long arms. Jernard Avery gets pancaked. T-Law has time, and he throws it away. It's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they're going to have to punt the ball. They're in field goal. Which, this is a 61-yard field goal. If they miss this, we have 3 timeouts in 30 seconds, and he shanked it. He missed it. Far right. We have 30 seconds, 3 timeouts, and we're at our own 40. This could be a 3-possession game by the time it's half. Michael Pittman might be one-on-one over there. Safety's bailing. Josh Downs is wide open. I'm going to hit him in stride. He's going to turn it up the field. And he's down to the 26. First timeout for us. That was a grave mistake there trying to kick that field goal. They would have received the ball at half. Just punt it away. Oh, we couldn't get it off. I waited too long for that to develop. And Anthony Richardson, his release does take a little while to get the ball out. So that kind of stinks. Oh, no. The first interception of Anthony Richardson's career. I tried to force it to Michael Pittman. I thought he had him beat off the line. Underthrew it a little bit. If it was a perfect throw, it could have been completed, but I made a mistake. Unfortunately, Anthony Richardson's first career interception comes in week 1. But that's going to happen. We still have the lead. If it doesn't turn into any points, which it shouldn't, we'll be good. All right, we're heading to halftime, 14-0. Anthony Richardson looks amazing. And they will receive the kick. I'm going to say run inside is what we want to do. We want to try to chew the clock, get out of this game with a win. We have Jacksonville exactly where we want them. We're a strong rushing team. I'm going to say defend the medium pass because they have some ground to make up. 6-minute quarters, down 2 scores. If they do end up having to punt on this possession for right out of half, it could be rough for Indy. Or, I mean, for Jacksonville. So, we're going to try to make it tough on them. Zay Jones is not getting close to taking that one to the house. We took him down real quick there. Oh, my God. What a move by DeForest Buckner. And Franklin gets to him for the sack. And it's going to be 3rd and long. This Jacksonville offense looks completely lost. Which I just said that, so they're surely picking up the first down. Jannard Avery swims inside. Throw. Out of bounds. Broken up by Kenny Moore. And we're good. We're good to go. So we have them exactly where we want them. We want to run the football and get out of this game with a win. Jonathan Taylor. Up the middle, 9-yard carry. So the Shane Steichen-led Colts come out firing week 1 against Jacksonville. Jonathan Taylor gets met in the hole. I kind of like how this looks for the play call. What kind of animation is that? I'm going for this here. Jelani Woods wide open on a crosser. He cuts it upfield. You know what? Screw it, bro. No, if he holds that block, we have so much room to run. No one open. Man, Hamilton has 2 sacks on the day. We don't need anything crazy here. It's 3rd and 17. I'm not really going to force it. I think I'm just going to hand it off here, and we're going to take 3. Jonathan Taylor fumbles the football. JT fumbled the ball away. And it's not going to be reviewed. Jonathan Taylor with a crucial fumble on a really good run that would have got us into gimme territory on a field goal. And then they get a big play to Evan Ingram right away. Trevor Lawrence he just threw the ball at me. Where's the flag? We can't be making mistakes like that playing a team like Jacksonville. We saw what they came back from in the playoffs. That's just terrible. We can't do that, man. Calvin Ridley reverse. He gets pummeled in the backfield by Kwity Paye. Calvin Ridley hasn't looked impressive. He has not looked like Calvin Ridley so far. But I also don't know what his Madden rating is. That's definitely playing a part in it. Jannard Avery! What a play from Jannard Avery. The spin back inside to meet Travis Etienne in the hole to force a 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 here. We're bringing, I believe it was a corner blitz. I don't know if they're, yeah, it is. Here he comes. He's there. Trevor Lawrence saw it. And Evan Ingram's open in the middle of the field. Calvin Ridley was wide open. And the corner's doing the corner classic, getting smoked. And then acting like they did something. I'm run committing here. I think they're handing it to Etienne. I was wrong. We somehow saved the touchdown. I ran commit. It was 4th and inches. They find Luke Farrell for the first down. 1st and goal, 4 minutes left. We're up 2 scores. But anything can happen, man. And they're going to score. Christian Kirk across the middle. Untouched. And he's into the end zone. That field goal would have been real nice right now to have, Jonathan Taylor. I try to take the ball out of AR's hands. I don't want to put too much pressure on the rookie quarterback in week 1. We gave it to our veteran running, not even veteran, but he's so good he's considered a veteran with Jonathan Taylor, and he fumbled it away. We're going to go back to him here for the first snap of this drive. We're going to try to take some clock with us. And Jonathan Taylor gets stuffed. He has 15 carries for 52 yards, which isn't necessarily ideal. It's okay. Nothing crazy. And that's why I didn't want to have it be in Anthony Richardson's hands, because he's a young, low overall quarterback. We had a perfect play drawn up. Just no pressure even on him. He was wide open. And that's what's going to happen when we have a rookie quarterback playing. It's just Josh Downs is wide open. The safety just jumps it. Like, if this just would have been a bullet pass, boom, that's a completion, possession catch. Josh Downs is a rookie, so he didn't know to cut that route off, and it's just picked off. I mean, that route just got jumped. I forget the safety's name. I know him, Cisco. It was Cisco. He was the dude who was murdering the Chiefs in that one game last season. He just jumped the route, and now the Jags are threatening. Oh, my goodness. What a breakup. And Kwity Paye goes down with an injury. That was almost a pick. It was almost a touchdown. I don't have a good feeling about this. I'm not going to lie. I need to focus up. Calvin Ridley has really came alive in this second half, man. He has like 8 catches. Oh, I was wrong. He only has 4. It feels like he's catching the ball like literally every time he drops back. 2.5 minutes left in this game. And when they get Evan Ingram over the middle for a touchdown for Jacksonville. All right. 14-14 versus a playoff team at home. Rookie quarterback. What will we do? Just try to get some yards, man. This Jags defense is legit, bro. This defensive line is just murdering our run game. We drop back quick. Terrace Marshall over the middle. That's going to be a first down, and we're going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning. Anthony Richardson only has 4 incompletions today, one of them being a pivotal interception. The turnovers just can't happen. We can afford some with Richardson. He's a young rookie. But the JT fumble, man, we can't have that. That cannot be happening. And this is a scary situation to be in. We have Trevor Lawrence on the other sideline. If I'm just going to dump this down to Jelani Woods here. All we need to do is try to get into field goal range. Beautiful play call to Jonathan Taylor there. And Jonathan Taylor goes down with an injury. That's going to cost us one of our timeouts. Zach Moss enters the game. So now we're down Jonathan Taylor on 3rd and 1. Jelani Woods catches the ball. Amazing, amazing job to hold on to that. I'm going to hand it to Zach Moss here. I love this look for a run play. And it just gets pummeled. Abdominal. He tore his abs. That is terrible for us. Now we're in the market for a running back because he's probably going to be out a lot. Anthony Richardson is going to have to tuck and run. Get up to the line, AR. Get up to the line, AR. He tucks and runs for the first down. Snap the football. We're handing it to Zach Moss, who cuts it up. And he's down 2, and they're calling timeouts. Jacksonville's calling timeouts. We're down to the 23-yard line. Anthony Richardson, pocket collapse, no one open, rolls out, picks up the first down. Zach Moss up the middle. They call a timeout. Nothing much that they can do now. They can't ice the kicker. 3rd and 7. We hand it to Zach Moss. He goes down. 4th and 4 from the 17-yard line. It's on Matt Gay. I'm going to let this clock run down to about 3 seconds, and then I'm going to call a timeout, and we're going to send out the kicking unit with a chance to upset Jacksonville in Week 1 and get Anthony Richardson his first win in the NFL as a starter. There we go. Timeout, Colts. Matt Gay on. The kick is up. And it's through. And is there time still on the clock? Is there time still on the clock? There's 1 second on the clock. We're just going to squib it here. 1 second on the clock. I don't know how that kick got through in 3 seconds, but we squib it. This ball's live. Zay Jones has a chance. No, he doesn't. 17-13. Matt Gay, game winner. Let's go, bro. Let's go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see from Anthony Richardson. Turned the ball over a few times. Did enough to win. Dynamic with his feet. The arm looked good other than the one throw. And that's a win, man, over Jacksonville. We might mess around and win this division. 80% completion, 192 and a touchdown. Losing Jonathan Taylor sucks. Don't know how long he'll be out. We'll figure that out next week in the next episode. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. Comment down below. And drop a sub to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different franchise modes. So we're going to go ahead and do these upgrades real quick before I end it. I'm going to go vertical threat on Kylan Granson because he's just fast. He's out there for receiving purposes. Might as well get him better at being a vertical threat. And then Josh Downs had a really amazing game. I really like what Josh Downs looked like. I'm going to go slot because that's where we're playing him. Gets 3 upgrades there. Awareness, medium route, and short route. That's solid. Josh Downs has a hidden dev trait. If he can get star dev, that would be huge for us. So I am going to end this episode here. We'll pick up everything in the next episode, and I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.